Hello guys, welcome to my HTML crash tutorial for absolute beginners. This course basically will teach you the basic and advanced concepts of JavaScript, but I'll be starting with the little concepts for now. Then as time goes on, we'll take the complex parts. So before we begin, uh, this is for absolute beginners, like I've rightly said. So and as I take some certain things, I will explain in depthly some certain syntax, some certain elements on this. So if you've been writing or if you've been writing a code on HTML, then probably this video is not for you. But anyways, you can still watch this video and refresh your memory on some certain syntax you don't use when developing your website or programming any other thing via using HTML. And also in this video, I will make use of no CSS. So no CSS will I will not write any CSS in this video. And again, even though I write CSS, probably is going to be little. So I just want this video to for only HTML5. Like I've rightly said, so we'll focus on HTML5 only. So as I code, I will show us some examples on how to do some certain things, and while showing you the example, then I will explain some certain lines for you people to understand. Now, it is essential to be patient while learning this kind of thing. You ought to be patient. You don't have to rush into learning something. While you learn that thing, you should be patient about learning it. So this requires patience from you to do to at least understand this course better. Now the question is, what is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML describes the structure of web pages. HTML is the fifth and current major version of the HTML standard. There are different forms and different versions of HTML. We have XML, XHTML, HTML4, and the current one, HTML5. Now, why learn HTML5? It is essential to learn HTML if you want to build websites. You can't build one if you don't know HTML because it is one of the prerequisites in learning other languages used for web development. Now, this is an example of a structure of an HTML5. Now, I will explain every line in this example. Now, the doc type HTML, which you can see, declares the document type, which is HTML5. Like I've mentioned before, in which there are different standards of HTML, and each standard has its own doc type. Now we have XML doc type, we have XHTML doc type, we have HTML4 doc type, while this you are seeing presently is HTML5 doc type. So whenever you put this doc type, the browser recognizes that you are typing an HTML5 syntax. Then the computer will register the fact that, okay, it's my work for me to accept the elements that will be present in this document. Now, what is the HTML tag? This element encloses everything inside of an HTML document. It includes tags, elements, style sheets, script, text, multimedia, and a lot more. Now, the head element. This element encloses the meta tag or the metadata of a document which will not be displayed on the main content of a web page. This could include style sheets, scripts, title tag, meta tags, and a lot more. Now, the title element. This element defines the title of a web page. It appears on the upper part of a browser. Now, the body element. This element encloses elements like the header 1 to 6, which is H1, paragraph, which is P, img, which is image, B, which is for bold, I, which is for italic, and a lot more. Now, what is H1? This element defines a heading. P, this element defines a paragraph. Now, HTML tags. HTML tags are element names surrounded by angle brackets. In HTML, we start and end tags. This is an example of it. Now, start tag and end tag. Start tag, also called opening a tag. Now, this is an example of a start tag, while this is an example of an end tag, which is also called ending a tag. Now, I will open. Now, basically, before I open, probably that's going to be in the next video. So, I will lay out the basic structure of any HTML page and at least code one or two things. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.